Hey everybody, this is going to take me a little bit to get used to because I am now officially recording on my new iPod Touch. So if it's a little bit more shaky or my finger goes over the lens, I apologize. But I finally just caved in and went ahead and bought it. The biggest problem for me now is on my old camera. I was able to, when I flip it around and I look at myself, I had a little screen that I could flip and I could see if I was looking at myself. So it's going to take me forever now to kind of get used to not being able to see my face. But either way, this is finally working on a prop video. I decided to go ahead and pull out my wall breaker ghost that is not completed and give it start working on the paint job on his body forms. Just painting them black because, you know, I wrote that in case I forgot what color I need to paint it. But and you know, just sort of chugging along on him. I mean, his internals are so complicated. I'll turn this on real quick. The hands that are on him, these are actually for my completed wall breaker ghost, and there has to be some form of weight on the mechanism for it to work properly at the ends, otherwise the arm just sort of stay in one position. But let me plug him in real quick. Hold on. Wrong way with the plug. There we go. And let me back up. Oh, see, one of the hands already fell off, but he has quite a bit of movement. His arms move up and down. His head, which this is going to be the one that started the video, that's going to be the head on this guy. It just needs to be have a hole drilled into it so it can fit on there. But his chest area right there, it turns side to side, so he kind of has a looking motion of left and right. He moves obviously up and down, and then his whole like neck area up here move up and down as well. So he has a lot of movement going on. And what I'm going to do with the hands on this guy is I'm actually just going to have cloth, cheesecloth hanging over the ends, and not even have like real physical hands on him. It's just going to be more of just an effect of, you know, an illusion of hands. But he's going to also have, I'm going to have to tie some weights or something around the ends of the arms to actually be able to pull them up and down. So if you can see, this arm over here actually isn't fully going up. I'll go up, but then it won't come back down because the hand weight, which, if I can get it hooked on there, yes, almost, there we go, score. You can now tell that the hand actually pulls the arm all the way down, and then the strings will lift it back up. See, that's how it's supposed to look. Yay! So it's going to need a little bit of weight on the ends just to do that, but I mean the hands don't even weigh a pound, if that, so I could put a couple light fishing weights or something, you know, taped to the ends. But let me unplug him real quick just so he doesn't fall off his stand. And let me give a quick story about the wallbreaker ghost that I have and some of the other ghosts. The designs of these were actually done by, God, I can't figure out how to comfortably hold this damn thing. Anyways, the designs for the wallbreaker ghost and the Lear ghost and some of the other ones were all done by a guy named Johnny. He had a website called Johnny's Ghosts, and due to personal reasons on his end, he no longer does prop building or does a haunt for Halloween. And 4 days before Halloween last year, I actually acquired all of his stuff. And since then, you know, I've been trying to think of ways to work it into my setting and my theme, and just sort of, let me turn this around, just sort of get an idea for how I'm going to have to mount and display these guys. This is the completed one, which I showed before. But they're very large for the most part. Most of them are full size for what they are. I mean, that's like a full size man's chest and upper body. So it's going to be a little bit complicated, just for room's sake of where they're going to be, and so people can't touch them, because this guy's internals, which you can kind of tell on the video, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 wires hooked up to the central part of the motor. Actually, sorry, 6 wires hooked up right there. And then off of that, there's another 2 that come off to control the up and down movement of like the neck. And then there's a whole mess of cables up there. So I mean, it's pretty intricate, and I'm just afraid that, you know, one slight little move and it's going to totally take a long time to rebuild. But anyway, I am, you know, very glad that I received his entire haunt. But I've got a lot of questions of, you know, oh, were you the guy that built these originally, or did you design these, or are you Johnny? And no, I'm not. So I kind of want to clear that bit up. But they're in good hands now. That's about the best I can say on that situation. And I am going to put my own, you know, twist and theme on this current model, but I'm going to keep the other ones pretty much the same way as they are. I've done a little bit of tweaks on a few just because they needed some upkeep, but that's about it. Either way, this is really difficult using this little thing compared to my nice, you know, chunky camera I can get my hands on. But I am working on a prop, finally. It's been since, I don't know, 2.5 months ago was the last one, I guess, that I was working on the internal flying crank ghost. So it's just good to be back with nasty crap in my hands. Mainly, I'm using Sharpie markers, in case you can't tell, because I'm currently out of black paint or spray paint. And I wasn't too sure how, if I wanted to put black spray paint on the directly on the cardboard, because this is like just really thin paper towel cardboard tubing, and I didn't want to get it all soggy or anything. But either way, give one last look, giveaway, bye bye, and I will see you guys later. Peace.